program. We say thank you for your everyday support on the platform. We appreciate all of you watching us on this great platform. This is Global Citizen, like I said earlier on. I'm the anchor of the program, Michael Adekule is my name. All right, is the newspaper at the stand with me this morning, as well as the Vanguard newspaper. What are these papers dishing out this morning concerning the state of the nation? I have in the comment section additional Abdul. Good morning to you. Welcome to the program. Thank you for joining us this Friday morning, the 5th of September 2025. Yeah, the Friday edition of the program. It promises to be a great one. Also in the comment section, MJ, good morning to you. You're welcome to the program. Not exempting Frankie 911. Frank, good morning to you. You're welcome. I appreciate every one of you watching us right now on the platform. All right, Mr. Femi, I like your cap. That's what Abdul is saying. Additional Abdul. All right. Thank you, Additional Abdul, for that compliment. I appreciate it. Happy weekend to everyone here. God bless you all. This is from Frankie 911. Yeah, happy weekend to you, to Frankie, and to Mrs. Tina in California, United States of America. We say thank you so much for that great support and love. We appreciate you, yeah, for your everyday support. Thank you so much. Like I said earlier on, I have This Day and Vanguard newspapers with me this morning. And what are they dishing out on presidency? What are they saying concerning the reaction? What's the presidency saying concerning the reaction of Nigerians as regards President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's vacation? All right, we shall be looking at it this morning. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu jets out on annual leave. This is what we have on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. Already Nigerians are reacting to this development that the president just came back from Brazil and is now out again on vacation. How many times will the president travel in a month? How many times will the president travel in a year? That is what Nigerians are saying. But constitutionally, does the president have the right to go on vacation? Can he travel? That's what we should be looking at. All right. President Bola Tinubu, Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale Edun, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and Chief of Staff to the President Femi Gbajabiamila during the President's departure from Abuja on annual leave at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, yesterday. The President is out of the country, and I think the President needs to rest, he needs to relax amidst this confusion that is going on in this country. All right, federal government makes tax identification mandatory for banking allied services. This is on page 19 of the Vanguard newspaper. We have Tinubu's development agenda driven by national interest, not politics, says Minister. This is on page 9 of the Vanguard newspaper. We also have Osun crisis, Osun's local government crisis. Argon, APC disagree over signatories to accounts with CBN. You can go to page 10 to see this story. We won't allow APC reach 2027 polls. This is Ambassador Yisa saying this, and you can go to page 14 to see more on this. Police invite Rufai ADC leaders over alleged conspiracy, incitement. Ex-governor flays move to stop opposition meetings. This is on pages 8 and 9 of the Vanguard newspaper, and you can see the picture of the president of the country, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with Babajide Sanwo-Olu as the governor of Lagos State, as well as Femi Gbajabiamila, chief of staff to the president. The president is out of the country, and Nigerians are reacting to this development. We quickly move down to this day newspaper. This Friday, the 5th of September 2025. What's this day saying? Jonathan, what's Jonathan saying? The former president of the country. Nigerian politics is full of traitors, liars. Nigerian politics is full of traitors, liars. This is to tell you all that it seems I don't want to make my opinion known concerning Jonathan as regards 2027 election. But it's just to tell you that Jonathan will not be running, come 2027. Nigerian politics is full of traitors and liars. Don't forget that earlier this week, the former first lady of the country, who happens to be the wife of former president Jonathan, made it clear to us that she needs her peace. She wants to rest. She's not going back to Aso Villa. And I told you earlier on this week that the voice of Patient Jonathan is also the voice of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's his City Stand and Michael Adekunle.
Good morning. You're most welcome. Consistent stand this morning, 5th of September 2025. We are saying good morning to our global viewers, particularly Mrs. Tina, the global Mrs. Tina. Yes, that will call you global Mrs. Tina. With your global touch of kindness and benevolence that was sent to us yesterday. Glory to God. It was delivered. I got mine. God bless you. God bless your pockets. Your generation is blessed. And all our viewers all over the world too who have been appreciative of this stand, of this what they are doing. May God bless you. And our global anchor man, Mr. Michael Adekunle, may God continue to uphold you, strengthen you in your honesty and faithfulness of the church, of this duty. So I remember my humble self, Mr. Oji Olajide, you are most welcome. And all the viewers over the world, bless you. Thank you very much.
I say good morning to all of our viewers across the globe. We say thank you for your endless support on this platform. And special thanks to Mrs. Tina for her blessing yesterday. We say may God continue to strengthen your hand. Whatever you lay your hands upon shall prosper. And all our supporters, starting from King Henry, I can't be mentioning name, all of you, may God continue to bless you. Thank you very much. You are welcome this morning.
Is there really a thing like vacation in our constitution, like president going on vacation? Does the constitution support this?
Yes, Mr. Mike, it is. Anybody who occupies an office, who decides responsibility, whether to the public or private individual, all your personal self, there must be a time when you must set aside a particular time to ease up the tension, take coolness of the day, of some days of work, to refresh, to re-strategize, to get refreshing. So it's constitutionally allowed, whether in the public office or private. So the employer is really allowed to go for annual leave. I mean, take a deep breath of fresh air to receive, strategize, and so as to come back and give us new leadership, improved leadership. So it's allowed, constitutionally allowed, in the constitution for the public office holder. After all, people who are in public service, civil servants, when they go to leave annual leave, they go. So Mr. President is also a public servant, just as civil servants. So they also have entitled to public to annual leave. So be it. If he has gone, so be it. He has fulfilled what the constitutional council and provision say it should do. It's welcome.
Femi is just not just a cover-up for luxury trips. At some point, he traveled to St. Lucia. I remember you calling that country St. Louis Sugar. St. Louis Sugar.
Until Baba refused to buy St. Louis Sugar for us when we come back.
At some point, he traveled to Japan. At some point, France. He moved to Brazil. So, does the constitution support it?
Well, yes, it's constitutionally support. Our president is not resisted. When we talk about constitution, it's allowed constitutionally, but I think it is moral constitution that it disallow him to be gallivanting around the world because of what Nigeria is passing through now. I think if anybody want to be prudent, he's not the only president that will be on the vacation around the world. And if American president want to be on the vacation, will he come to Nigeria or he want to go to UK? Those are those days, gone are the day when all those our forefathers, when they want to do their holiday, they go back to their village. I could remember Tafawa Balewa, the Prime Minister of Nigeria, when he want to observe his vacation, he went to his village. It was in his village that one Britain journalist went to meet him. The man he just simply sit down like ordinary, ordinary citizen of the country eating sugarcane. I think gone are those days. So I don't have any problem with Mr. President going out for vacation. It is even ungodly not to have vacation because God work and the rest.
I must still travel abroad.
That's what I'm saying. That it is only traveling abroad that I think.
Why not in Lagos?
Why not? We have Tinapa. We have all of them there. Our president can observe it here. By doing that, he can also promote Nigeria. He can also promote Nigeria that I want to do my holiday and I want to do it in Nigeria, and it's right to go to anywhere. Tell me anywhere you cannot go to in this country. Anywhere, Mr. President, visit in this country to spend holiday will become a global attention. We have Obodo Cattle Ranch, rivers, cross river, so many tourism. A place where Nigeria president can spend. I think we should imbibe that spirit of promoting our own. We are the one that are inviting investors to come and invest in this place. We ourselves, are we consuming what we produce here? Part of the thing that we consume here is our tourism center. Why not visit part of them? Well, you can decide to spend 3 days here, spend 3 days there, and when you got that tourism, you have the best of your holiday in Nigeria.
Are there things they have over there that we don't have in the country that is making our leaders travel abroad for vacations?
Yes, there are things they have here we don't have here. That is truth.
And they fail to put those things in place.
Yes. Before I come to that, I agree with what Mr. Femi said. Our tourist centers are the places where our president can always go and spend their holidays. I'm telling you, I watched in the state, when the governor declared this open after the renovation work carried out. Our president can be going to different tourism centers we have in Nigeria. So, a kind of visit, like maybe you go to Olumo, Ogudu Kasuwa, she said, you come visit one man thing. By the time presidents spend time visiting all these places, they become more boosted. Attraction and passion will go up on those places. So I agree with him that yes, let our president, our public officers begin to spend their annual vacation in Nigeria, go to various places and spend their vacation. Then on the issue of do they have something there we don't have here? Yes, the luxury of places of relaxation. We don't have it here. There are many places that you can really take a deep rest of rest from all the work to instead from the work. We don't have it here. Resource center, how many resource centers do we have here? I'm not talking about tourism places. So resource center where you can just be there. I'm not talking about hotel, Mr. Mike. Hotel is just one building, one construction. But different resources whereby you can move around, you can see things, you can see animals, you can see many pleasurable things that are made to be really fully relaxed. That will take your mind off tension of the work you have been going through. But we don't have it here. Maybe our tourist experts begin to develop those things so that we can then begin to challenge our president, our governors that go to a place of settlement, it's not a place of enjoyment. Go and spend your time there, relaxation, you get it. Until we get to have that in our place of relaxation here, maybe they will stop. And then again, some of them just want to go and monitor the foreign account where they have stashed their valuta fund to see how far it's going. That's another thing they are going there to do. That's a possibility for them to go and tour around and see is the account still intact, have they tampered with the fund, has it been leaked? So that's another way of doing it. So that's meant for that as well.
All right, thank you so much. Please, the comment section is open. We implore viewers to comment their opinions on what we are discussing this morning. I can see Andrew Bunjimi saying, Femi, don't worry, Donald Trump is spending his next holiday in Nigeria.
Hey, all
right, Emmanuel Torres, President, the billions this government has spent traveling up and down in 2 years can fix Nigeria educational and health care sectors.
All right,
yeah,
I'm not sure.
Amwebie says, Ninumbu, Tinubu is not serious. How many times has he traveled in the month? This is good. All right. Bolale says, let the president declare his state of health. He's an old man. Anybody can fall sick. Should that be the reason the president traveled?
No. Mr. Man, let me even put it straight to them. President has a prerogative of traveling or not. When official matter comes for attendance, that must attend an official matter outside the country, he must travel for God's sake. If they are calling for the additional African summit, that the China held a meeting, a meeting for African countries. Are you saying our president should be left behind not attending when it's other African countries, use other African countries, other African leaders in that forum? So there are some cases where there is need for official reason for government to travel, for government president to travel. He must travel. If they are calling for, if there is a bilateral meeting, economic meeting, whatever meeting outside the country between countries and other countries, he must travel. So so the issue of traveling should not just be said that he's traveling around. One that's a official reason for traveling is based on official purpose. He must go. He must go. That's how it is.
Mr. OJ.
Yes.
Nobody said Mr. President should not travel. Even American president travel.
Yes.
But there are some things that need to look at.
Okay.
Look what is on ground. Depend on what is on ground and how important is that traveling and how often is it. It's not even every invitation you honor. Sometimes individually there are some people you give them invitation, they just send their maybe their ambassadors or some. Do you know what Tinubu is running? Tinubu is running one man show of Mr. President around the world. What is the ambassador of Tinubu? Who is the ambassador of Nigeria in US, in UK? We don't have ambassador. We don't have ambassador. Tinubu decided to be touring all those countries. Recently, do you know that I saw it on the news on the front page of newspaper that Nigeria embassy around the world, they are facing crisis of not paying the house rent and the salaries. So if Tinubu want to maintain the image of Nigeria personally by himself across the globe, I don't think that one would be effective. So I know people that it's not every invitation they even give them that they will go. That please, you can go. Well, excuse me, not all the time. If it is when something is begin too common, then it's become problem, especially at the detriment of Nigerians, at the detriment of when our economy is not even so the sign that our president can be running. Do you know what it costs Mr. President to travel and come back? The presidential jet, the crew member. Honestly speaking, it's not cheap. Mr. President traveling is not cheap. So I don't think if it is not important traveling, and we have a lot of issues in Nigeria here, insecurity every day, and Baba will just be like, you can sort yourself out and we will check out. So that's what people ask.
Mr. Mike, I don't agree with Mr. Femi. I don't agree with Mr. Femi. I don't agree with him. And see, I just allow him to have his way because that's the rule of this platform. You see, when they are demanding for the head to be present in an event, you don't just send a subordinate to go there. It may not be allowed. It may not be allowed him. Yes. There are regulations. There are categories of some level of attendance depending on. Yes.
I'm asking you. Tell us what's the most of Mr. President to St. Lucia?
It was for personal.
I'm asking you now.
Yes.
Because you don't have to let us tell us the purpose of that visit.
His official purpose. He didn't go there for personal reasons. He didn't go there for personal reasons. Okay, he's visiting to Brazil.
How important is that visit to St. Lucia? How important?
Mr. Femi, you're not the one running government. I'm not. There's some people that I have rights. You don't short for Mr. President. You are not determining how he run the government. There are some information you don't have access to. That place you are taking him to. I'm telling you, Mr. Femi. It's a secret. I understand your listening. Then forget about you. This is not something I can argue with. No, you can take it. Because the president is asking him. I'm not the one that will determine how you run government. Yes, it's not a proper question for you to ask me. Yes, we are here to analyze and say anything
That is not right. I'm not dictating how it's going to rule. Mr. President, let us stick into your.
No. Mr. President has prerogative of attending an official meeting when he's invited. If he chooses to go, he goes. If he doesn't want to go, he can sign. But I'm telling you, there's some category of institution that you can't say you're subordinate there and they won't allow him to enter. I'm telling you, not this officially. So he has the right to go to an official meeting if he's invited. And once you go for official meeting, it's covered. You can only question him if he's going on personal go trotting all around the world. Once it's officially based, it's covered. It's justified. Let him not be dancing. Forget about sentiment. Yes. If he chooses not to go, and now
any name you like. It's ultimate of whatever.
It's not waste of money. It's not waste of money.
I'm a Nigerian. I'm a tattoo.
I'm a Nigerian.
Make your own.
Hold your own. Yes.
Let's continue.
Let's continue, Mr. Come on. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Mr.
Yes.
Femi
Yes.
and OJ Olajide.
Oh, yes.
I can see in the comment sections that what Nigerians
Yes.
in diaspora
Oh, yeah.
are commenting.
Yes.
I move down to Benga George. The president is always traveling to check his health. Mr. Olajide, argue all you want. I am not surprised. Tinubu has to go get his regular shot from his doctor in France. Olajide, why always France?
You see, what he's talking about is just sentiment. He has not established to us that Tinubu was going to find for personal medical report. That is not true. You see, it cannot be, bringing everything down into personal matters. Does it mean that when Mr. President service out, it's only on personal reason alone? It's not. You cannot substitute that point you're talking about. When Mr. President travels about, now we know he's traveling now based on annual leave. Those other ways have been traveling. How can you prove to us that it's based on personal reasons? It's not. There are many reasons. There's some information you're not privileged to. So you're not in position for us to be telling us that this is the reason why this is done. No, there are some things that you don't have access to. That is privy to president alone. So if you take that decision in that capacity, it's covered to do it.
I don't know what is wrong with you, Mr. Olajide. This is from Benga George. Mr. Olajide, you go stubborn when you young, sir. Argue too much.
I don't argue too much. I'm not arguing too much. I'm just telling you my own point of vision.
I take you to your opinion.
Of course, I'm convinced highly about what I'm telling you is that Mr. President has the prerogative of choosing somebody to represent him if he's invited of an official purpose. And if he decides to go on his own, it's going to be it. As far as it's not personal traveling, as far as it's not personal globetrotting, then if it's official, it's bound to go.
King Gary says, oh my God, Olajide, the job description of a president, risking placing a president as a target on every errand. We move down to Andrew Gudimi. Tinubu is a Lagosian. He called himself Eko. He likes enjoyment. Afaji man.
Well, that's Mr. Andrew Gudimi's personal, in their opinion. Everybody enjoys himself. That's it. I enjoy myself too. So everybody enjoys himself too. But the point I'm stressing is that if a president travels out, once it's officially stated that this is for official purpose, it's covered by the law. All right, no money number of times he go.
All right, yeah. Mustafa Odeshino says it seems Mr. Femi had pepper soup this morning. Femi, what kind of pepper soup did you eat this morning? What kind of pepper soup did you eat?
It's not only peppermint. It's peppermint. Not pepper soup.
I think
it's Baba Blue.
All right, we move down to another one this morning. All right. But before doing that, Michael, the same president that said Nigerian health sector is great now. All right, this is coming from Blessed One. Now, why are people saying the president traveled on ground?
Well,
Why?
Mr. Mike, president has never disclosed to us that he's traveling on health ground.
Even the president never said anything.
That's easy.
I has not said anything.
Why you tell me how do they get their fact? What can you substantiate that claim? They cannot substantiate they cannot substantiate that claim that is going on health travel until anybody comes out and give me critical evidence that the traveling is based on personal reasons, on personal health ground. Then you have that evidence. Stop just thinking that fabricating issues that does not exist. Until give us evidence that yes, Mr. President, these are evidence we are going for personal reason. Your travel is based on personal ground. Then, not if you cannot do that, don't waste our time, the public.
Ordinarily, Mr. Michael, the president doesn't appear like somebody that was sick. as he was traveling yesterday. But on a normal ground, even if he travel for public holiday, he can check his health. That one is entitled. He's a human being. Everybody, no, let's be fair. If he's travel, he can use that one. He can use that. What is the purpose of traveling? What is the purpose of holiday? Purpose of holiday is for you to rest. At least you will rest from all this stress of. It's not easy. You have to rest. Even if you want to do evil, it's not easy. To be an armed robber, it's not easy. To be a Yahoo boy, it's not easy. You have to wake up in the night. You have to crack your brain and tell lies. That is the truth of the matter. It's not even easy. It's not even easy for the criminal. For Boko Haram, it's not easy. That is the truth of the matter. So, president also need rest, and while he's there, he can invite doctor to come and check his health. That one, I don't see any crime in that one, and he's entitled to holiday.
All right, away from this, let us quickly move down to another report. Yeah, it seems the former president, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, is still suffering from the 2015 defeat, as he has said that Nigeria's political atmosphere is full of liars and betrayers. He said this.
You should not come again.
He made his statement in Benin City on the 70th birthday ceremony of his former chief of staff, Mike Ogiadome.
Yes.
Yeah. What's wrong with Jonathan?
Jonathan is just coming to terms to the truth. If Jonathan can go back to this platform and check what I've said before, I put two questions to him. I said, would Jonathan now be one to become a tool in the hand of those who want to achieve their self-political interest? Who would destroy him? Who said he was bad, this, that, and work against him? Now that desperately need a political, something in their hand to be achieved, they now seen as a tool to be used. That's number one. And again, I said, will not be a tool as well to divide the southern votes to make us have about 3 southern candidates contest for the election, or to give up room for another candidate. So I think he has come to terms that the people calling me to come and run, they only want to use me for their selfish interest to achieve their political means. So it's high time you know that the best he can do is to give the support to a certain candidate of his choice, so that the side can finish the remaining 4 years tenure of presidency. Yes, I'm not shooting for him. If he wants to support Tinubu, good luck to him. If he wants to support, good luck to him. I won't pick his choice for him. But let him pick his turn with any other candidate that he feels can win the president for the next time, and let's just have our 8 years complete. Let him go and have a rest. He's a statesman. Let him enjoy the statesmanship that has been bestowed upon him by virtue of his surrendering power willfully without contesting. He said the life of Nigerians doesn't want his ambition. So let him remain on that. I will continue to uphold him in high esteem if he refuses to dance to the tune of those who want them to use him for their self-political interest. They are not calling to come and run.
All right, thank you so much. Nigerian politics is full of traitors and liars.
This statement showed that if you look at the political journey of Jonathan, he was never a politician from onset. He was one of the most faithful human beings. And before you can see another Jonathan, you may be in the next century. You may not see another Jonathan as lucky as from Osopadek, chairman, deputy governor. Look, if you look at his political, journey, very short and successful, like thunderous one. From this thing he said, he showed that politically is not experienced, and he cannot withstand the taste of the pressure in Nigeria politics. This thing he said, Tinubu cannot say that because he has been used to betrayal. He himself is a betrayer. Tinubu himself is a chairman of betrayer. So he has experienced betrayal so many times, and he know them, and he know that nobody can be trusted. If Aregbesola can do him the way he do him, Tinubu will not come out and say what he says. So this one tell you that Jonathan is not ready to, bear all those kind of nonsense again. And patient has come out several times and said, Oga, we don't forget anything in that place. So there's nothing we want to go and take there. And let me tell you, the best decision Jonathan can make is just to fold his hand and enjoy the rest of his life with what God has done for him. And he should always be grateful to God Almighty, because the kind of paper he has is very, very rare.
I know the hideouts of bandits. I'm not the one saying this. This is coming from Zamfara State Governor Dauda Lawal. But the question is, if he truly knows the hideout or where these people are hiding, why has he not made it public for Nigerians to see? Why?
You see, what happens is that when you call a governor, chief security officer of the state, doesn't have the well resort to enforce that. Doesn't have it. But even though it doesn't have it, is it ready to share those intelligence information with the security agency?
He has shared it now.
Mr. Mike, he has not shared it. He
said he knows.
He has only informed the Nigerians that he must not go ahead. Yes, he must not go. He has not shared it. He must now go ahead and share that secret of where those places, those secrets of those places and where those people are with the security agency that knows that have the right resort to carry out action on them.
According to him, he can't act without an order from above.
Mr. Mike, what I'm saying is that the man has alerted Nigerians that know where these people are hiding.
Which means the problem is the federal government.
Yes, let him now go ahead now and share the secrets of that where those people are hiding and their identities with the relevant government agencies, security agencies that have the right resort to go and carry out an action against on those bandits. If he goes ahead and do that, then I know that he has actually carried out what he has done what he's supposed to do. But he just informing us that's good. We're not expecting to tell us where they are. But tell you to the security agencies of the government that has the power to go there and crush those people. If he refuses to do that, then he has not done anything. So he is not the commander in chief. He doesn't come. Even other police doesn't command. So he has no power to do anything. But he go ahead and call his because they became commanders in the state, army, navy, and the rest of them. DSS is there, the police there. Share it with the security agencies. These are places where these people are hiding. Then now wait whether they will now move in or not. If they refuse to do anything, you can then call and say, I've shared it with the security agencies, they refuse to do anything, but not just staying as talking at that.
All right, before you speak, Femi, let me quickly read it out to the viewers to know. I know where bandits are. This is not Michael Adekunle saying this. This is coming from Zamfara, Governor. I know where bandits are, but security agents take orders from Abuja. Security agents take orders from Abuja. Zamfara State Governor Dauda Lawal has said he can wipe out banditry in the state within 2 months if he is given control over security agencies. The governor, in a video that has gone viral, explained that he knows the exact places where the bandits hide, but he cannot act because security officers in Zamfara take orders from Abuja.
Mr. Michael,
that's for creation of state police.
That's what I'm saying, Mr. Michael. You hit the point. And let me tell you what he said. I don't see anything in it. Why? Because what he said, 80% or 70% of people in Zamfara know the same thing. They know where they are now. After they commit the crime, people of that state know where those people hide. But when you know where they hide, can you go there? When the security cannot even go there, can you go there? To know where they hide is not as important as political will to go there to go and attack them. The powerful force possessing, ammunition to go and tackle them. It's another thing. Some of these places where those people hide, it's not motorable. That's why you come on motorbike. Some of those places where those people hide, you can only go there through here. They know what they are doing. They will not make it easy for anybody that want to come to reach that place. That means what is calling for is actually the creation of state police, which I think it is northern state that's supposed to champion it. But I wonder why they keep silent. They are the one that's supposed to put pressure on Mr. President and the members of House of Assembly from their state to implement the creation of state police. Look at it. He said they have to collect order from Abuja. First of all, state need to be empowered financially, because without finance, without economical power, you cannot create security. The security of America that everyone is talking about today is his money. Go and look at how America is using his budgeting for security every year. Okay, the whole Africa budget put together in the next 10 years.
Yes.
They cannot reach what America is budgeting for security. So before you can have security, you need money. So states need to be empowered economically. Now they will have power, muscle, enough, financial muscle to create their own security. This one is calling for creation of a state police and more economic power for state so that they will be able to implement what they want to do. Knowing the place where those bandits hide is not as important as approaching them.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Femi, I really appreciate it. Good morning to you,
Morning,
Mr.
sir.
Vincent.
Morning, sir. Morning, sir. I want to first and foremost appreciate the viewers who have supported me for my mother's burial. I want to say thank you, Madam Tina, thank you, and a lot of people that supported me. God Almighty will bless you in return. You have covered my nakedness. The Almighty God will also cover your nakedness. I appreciate. I say thank you. We will say God bless you.
Mr. Vincent, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Mike. Good morning, our ever-revered, esteemed viewers across the globe. Good morning, Nigeria.
The president is out again. What do you have to say, sir?
You see, as long as it's John Kenty from one post to the other, if he's bringing the dividends, then I don't have any problem with that. Position whereby the president goes out at every started opportunity, then it shows that without a proper and a very without a concrete props, then it becomes bizarre to me. I want to believe that he's going out, as we have always had, if it will bring some kind of dividends on the lives of every citizenry, then it is good to go. In a situation whereby our patrimony is being wasted for frivolous journey, then it calls to question where the accountability is all about.
Then should we begin to demand transparency about the president's trip?
I think everything about government should not be done in secrecy. We're in a democracy. I think the citizen ought to know, to some extent, at least why he is going out, even though he falls within the ambit of the law to do so. But I think we need to be informed. We are not running a kind of a closed system. This is an open system, and we need to know as a citizen. That is why he's being voted here, or he's been given the mandate.
He's not there for himself alone,
yes,
but for the masses.
He's there for the overall collective interest of the masses, and that is how governance is being run.
It's on vacation this time around.
Well, first and
Not
foremost,
to woo investors.
the thing is just that it's wasting taxpayers' money. I stand to be corrected on this platform. It's wasting taxpayers' money. The Constitution of Nigeria clearly stated that the president can go on vacation, but not outside the country. Why I'm saying this is that you have go and check all over the world, the United States of America, the president, and the rest president. Where have you ever seen them that they are going on vacation and they are going to other people's country to go and do their vacation? It's an insult on Nigerian citizen. Every slight mistake, you see our president have jetted out. Before you know, he said he has gone on bilateral agreement. He has gone. We have ambassadors, for God's sake. We have ambassadors and the ministers there to represent. But the most funniest thing and the painful thing is that he has not even appointed ambassadors. He has not appointed ambassador, which is telling us that the president is not interested in people representing him. He just wants to showcase himself as Mr. President and every other thing. And I want to say this: we are going to hold him accountable, because if you check how many times our president have traveled within this year, it's many. It's as much more than 15 times. You just say he went on this the next day he has just been back. He went on another thing.
Aren't you seeing the results of his?
There is no result coming from Mr. President. There is no result coming from Mr. President. Yeah, which of the results?
What is shaking his head? There's nothing in his head. All right, continue what you're saying.
Because I have not seen any dividend he has brought. Traveling where we have, if he has brought in technocrats that would have gone on behalf of the country to go and discuss something meaningfully that will bring meaningful result to Nigeria, Mr. President is going out to showcase himself. and all the people put in his cabinet are politicians. They're not technocrats. Mention one technocrat among them. None. They are just people that are loyal to Mr. President. You understand? You understand? And they are loyal. They are loyal to Mr. President. And these are the loyal. This my brother. Let me talk. What I'm saying is that
if you don't see,
what I'm telling you is that Mr. President is not doing what is right. He's not doing what is right.
All right, we move down to the comment section. Was William Sokama saying Tinubu legacy is working indeed for Kunle and Adebayo. Okay, we move down to the person here, Clement Oduton. You have to travel on vacation. That is how it is done throughout the world.
You see, as much as I will say that he has the right to go on vacation, I want to believe that a statesman has to take the sterling qualities of a statesman and showcase it to the entire citizenry. And that can be done by looking inward. We have many tourist, resorts in our country.
Yes.
You can look inward. They say charity begins at home. But by going outside the country and you come and tell us that we have lean posts in terms of external reserve and whatever, what have you, then can you just oppose all this junketing around the world with what comes into the country that is accrued to the country as a substantial revenue? Then it does not speak well of him, because even when you look at when they go on medical tourism abroad, it is the nation hard-earned resources that's being frittered away. We have, for crying out loud, we have medical personnel here that are tested, but why can't you improve on our institution here so that it can be livable and make it something meaningful for people to live in? And that is the essence of governance. If we continue to display this kind of moves, all this kind of deception to Nigerians, then I think we haven't gotten anywhere.
All right, Audoze Chima says the guy man know beforehand that he will be traveling a lot for personal reasons. That's the much reason he acquired a new jet immediately he assumed office. DOA Nigerians are preparing to waste another decade with excuses. While he wasted 8 full years.
Yeah,
8 full years.
That's true.
Traveling for medical before ending in London clinic.
Yeah.
Tinubu is doing the same.
Yes.
Because I've said it on this platform. I said the profligacy of this government is unprecedented in the annals of this country. And I still maintain that statement. And I want to believe that, and everything is being showcased now, as you and I can see it. Because as long as they continue to run government the way as party, the way it's being run, currently being run now, then we are heading nowhere. It's like we are just moving in circles. It seems that we are moving, we are shaking our head, but there is no movement.
If Tinubu is behaving like this in this first tenure, if eventually he enters power, second tenure, Nigeria,
he will not enter. I don't. He's a one-time president. He's a one-time president. I stand to be corrected on this platform. Tinubu is not coming back. He is not coming back. Not this kind of. That's why we are talking about electoral reform. And this man knows that he doesn't want to do electoral reform. They are just doing galaga. I'm going to tell you, electoral reform is going to take place. And the INEC chairman, the judicial, all of them should sit up. Because this time we are going to come out. We are going to come out and tell them that it is not the same way they did the election in 2023 that's going to happen. We need electoral reform. Every one of them will start going to one of them, one after the other, to tell them, give us electoral. If it can work in Ghana, electoral reform worked in Ghana, and opposition won an election. Not this kind of anti-packing they are trying in Nigeria. It will not happen in 2027. And I stand to be corrected. Tinubu is a one-time president.
Tinubu is a one-time.
He's a one-time president.
All right, I know we have bandits hide. Mr. Vincent, Zamfara State Governor, knows the hideout of bandits.
You see, I'm not. I will say Zamfara governor is saying the obvious. At least it was once said when the late General Soda Baja said, as much as we continue to experience terrorist attacks in this country, any terrorist attack that lasted within 24 hours, you know that there is government hand in it. And if Zamfara governor is saying that he knows where the terrorists hide out, you understand? I think he stands at a vantage point to know, to so do. But one thing I want to tell you now, on paper, it is seen that we are running a federal structure, but it's a quasi-federal arrangement that we are running, and it does not take us anywhere, because federal structure on paper and the states also always go cap in hand to the center to school for or to beg for resources to even attend to some salient needs of their various states. And in that guys, you will see that most of the governors, they are just dog their back, but they can't bite, because the IG of the police and other security eggs, they take orders from the center. How much can a governor bring to bear in terms of security, try to curtail or to meet security challenges in the board?
The governor claims his hands are tied. His hands are tied. He knows where these bandits are.
He's just giving a
Can we start holding President Bola Ahmed Tinubu accountable for every life that been lost in Nigeria?
To this aspect, I'm going to blame the governor.
You're going to blame the governor?
Yes, I'm going to blame the governor. What effort has the governor done?
He said he can't make decision on his own.
See,
He has to wait for order from above.
Hello, sir.
And where is the order lies?
Hello, sir.
That's Abuja.
There are some state governors that have local vigilante. There are state governors that have local vigilante, and they execute whatever they want to do with their local vigilante. They have state assembly that can pass law to deal with the bandits in Zamfara state. When you see that the federal government are not carrying out what they're supposed to do, you organize it. You ask the House of Assembly to pass a law. We have Amotekun in the southwest. In the southeast, we have there's a network they use. The thing is just that I don't know what is actually their problem. The thing is very simple. Organize local vigilante so that they can tackle these people. When the government see your effort and you have lent your effort to them, what is just saying is playing politics with the lives of the citizens of Zamfara. One of his responsibility as the governor of Zamfara is to protect life and property.
Who is to be blamed here?
I think
Is it the president or the governor?
It's both needs to be blamed, because governmental business is not about one person. Both the governors and the president and all the paraphernalia of office under government, they fall in place in terms of if you want to blame them. Because if every person, every cadre in that governmental structure do the needful, I think all these insurgency and terrorism challenges would have been curtailed. But there's also a word that said that the buck starts and rests on the table of Mr. President, because that is the essence of which he is aspiring, or he has aspired, or is in the office.
I want to say this, sir. When I still emphasize that the governor is the one that should be blamed, you have the obas, you have the emirs, you have the local chiefs, you have them in your domain. Let him do the needful. Call the chiefs, call all the emirs and the rest. When he calls them, I believe they are going to achieve a greater result, because that greater result is going to ensure that their people will no longer be killed. Before this thing can go to Mr. President, he has not done anything. You are saying, I know where they are hiding. Former Ekiti State Governor, when Fayoshe, he said, if they burn any Fulani herdsmen to come into his state, if you are not registered, what happened? They all obey to Fayoshe's order. If you are a governor and you don't have an order, they will mess around you. That's what is happening to him.
Benga Judge says, Mr. Felix, local vigilante can't fight the terrorists in Zamfara. These are people who have killed soldiers in numbers. The federal government is 100% responsible for taking the action.
I am not disputing that. I'm not disputing that, but they say charity begins at home. They should put some measure in place. Even if the federal government sends the army to them, without the local vigilante and the rest, they cannot penetrate. They are the ones that are going to give them information. They are the ones that are going to give them information. Because if he doesn't put his house in order, the military will come. They will just face the military. That is what has been happening to this to all these states. Let him put his house in order, organize the local vigilante, and tell them this is what I want. Then they cannot invite the federal government. Then they will now start from where they start, and they clear everything up. That's my own humble take.
All right, thank you so much, Felix. Vincent, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, yes, good morning to you. Gentleman Michael, welcome.
Morning.
It's out again. Now that's what Nigerians are saying. But the question is, why do they always choose Europe for their vacation? Don't we have peaceful, luxurious places in Nigeria they can spend their vacation?
No, Mike. Let us be very optimistic here. This is not a tourist flight or tourism, or is going to do one thing or bilateral. This is what
It deserves, right?
as the president, this is leave. Nobody should criticize him on this. They say he's going to anywhere he like, let him go. As long as he is on leave. Recreation. Want to go and recreate? Want to go and take his time? Maybe do some planning, do some health checkup. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Don't say anything wrong
At all. The president is going out since he felt that I cannot. There's no place that is conducive for me here for my vacation. Even if he's going to charity homes or doing one or two things, just to enjoy his vacation. He felt that Nigeria is not worthy of that kind of space. So I need to go somewhere, and I know where he's going to. Go and chill out. That's what I'm going to do for you. I'm not against that, in all honesty. He is entitled to that. He said annual leave. Thank you.
Gentlemen, he said he's entitled to that. Which means he's guided by the constitution, right? So what do you have to say?
Of course, he has every right to proceed on leave, as it were. I think my worry is just that a lot of things are shrouded in secrecy when it comes to traveling generally now by our leaders. It's not really peculiar to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Even past leaders when they are going out of the country. I ever heard somebody saying these are personal things. There is nothing personal when you are in the public. When you are a public officer, you owe that duty to Nigerians to give certain explanation. There are presidents of nations that even the citizens know some of the ailments that they have medically speaking now, which is not big deal. These are human beings, and we are all human, and those kind of things shouldn't be a problem. So when you are proceeding on health grants, there's nothing wrong in making it official, and everybody knows. Everybody knows why the president is going on, but we have to stick to the official statement that we have been giving, that is proceeding on an annual leave or something like that, which is fine. It is right to do that, but it's also important that we note that for his travels this year, in this 2025, Mr. President has close to about 7 billion naira that has been approved on the budget now, on the budget list. He has about 7 billion to play around with when it comes to travel. Alone, just to travel, it's captured in the budget. A budget of about 54.99 trillion naira. He has about 7 billion to play around with, just to travel for his international and local travels, which for me is much when you look at it. How we always advocate that our leaders should learn to be prudent, irrespective of the fact that he's proceeding on a leave that is his right to do so. We must also remember that whatever is paying and the cost of his leave taxpayers' money, and that is where it concerns us. He must be prudent in his spending.
Gentlemen, come to think of it, it's not just a vacation, it's a working vacation. So he will definitely be working while relaxing. All right?
What is he going to? Is he going to go to farm there?
But can he work effectively?
Well, let me tell you, he's on vacation. When they tell you, when you see when they attach the word working, it's just to create an impression, that he is maybe going to engage in one or two things there. There's even an ordinary governor. I'm telling you, nobody's idle. The one that has been moving from one place to another, he can't tell me that the president is idle. Even an ordinary man that wants to travel abroad, cannot be idle. So leave this working thing they are attaching to it. We understand.
He has the right to travel.
Yes, that's on this very one. He has the right.
He has the right. Can he work effectively while vacationing abroad?
I don't understand the work part of it. They've told us it's on leave, so let's stick to that. I don't know the kind of work. Definitely we'll be having some, maybe people will be visiting him as we have always been saying, receiving one or two visitors while he's on leave. Maybe that is the work part of what he's going to be doing. But he's on leave, and let's leave it at that.
All right, let's go to the comment section and see what our viewers are saying concerning this morning. All right, we have Antnam saying it doesn't have to be working. Holiday is holiday. Everyone should take a break once in a while. All right. That is saying Tinubu till 2031. Period. Tinubu till 2031. Okay, you can call. All right, no problem. We are entitled to your opinion. Patrick is saying, in as much as the president has the right to travel to anywhere he chooses, he should also bear it in mind that it is borrow money that he is spending.
He's going to borrow more. He's about to borrow more.
Yeah, he's
about to borrow more, and it's borrow, no wala.
I think you know the team was saying that to me yesterday. He said I should need to Ole and Adebayo. I'm still coming to that. Ole, hold on. Benga George says just like a good student, he will be reading his books during holiday season. Tinubu is a good student.
Yes, my brother, let us just also understand very well that, this latest bet he made now is to make sure that, he fine-tune some of the arrangements he has against the opposition and do other, background check, equip himself very well for the battle ahead. I remember, even before Tinubu came to become president of Nigeria, there was a period he disappeared, from the political space, and we learned that he was sick. He was preparing himself medically and otherwise for the battle ahead. So what you see him do now, I can tell you half of Nigerians are already there waiting for him wherever he is, especially those who are loyal to him, including Abik Dabiri. Maybe we'll find time to treat Abik Dabiri's issue. That I don't want to use a funny word because I will just downgrade her. I don't know where she comes from. I don't know who she is. She should respect the position she's occupying. Mike, would you believe that this very one that Tinubu went to Brazil, the likes of Spoloshenko were there? So he is moving with almost half of Nigerians there who are loyal to him, so that they can sit down and begin to plan whether Jonathan will come back, whether Obi will lose, how much they're going to give Reno Mokri, how much they're going to give Abike Dabiri, how much are they going to give Bola Daniel, how much are they going to give all these people. At the end of the day, that's what they're going to do. They went there to do, and that's what they call working leave.
I don't think Jonathan will be coming back.
But Mike, we said it here. Bros, we said it here. You know, Jonathan doesn't need to come and tell us that, you know, it is like that. Jonathan too, we know what happened when he was governor of Bayelsa State between him and Anamesia. We know what happened. We know the kind of thing that played out. You know, we know why Anamesia was impeached in Lagos. So Jonathan cannot be ethically talking about betrayal. Because we know what Obasanjo used him to achieve at that time. The whole thing is on record. But we must leave it at this point that can he be able to understand the atmosphere properly now and use his position, you know, to champion a cause that will bring electoral act reforms within the electoral process. Because when you talk about betrayal, that one way they talk, we know here, you know, we are talking about reforms, you know, that can give us integrity in leadership. Himself, betray. I mean, he betrayed our Nemesia. So let's leave that alone. We know when Obasanjo was using, he was happy. When Obasanjo was using, he was happy. But he knew that minute, you know, that the real game was not because he was not competent, but that the forces who are trying to bring him back now. I told you that Jonathan, it will be very funny of him that the Southerners are not advocating for a cause. Why is it that it is the North? Let him fit in now. Nigerians have already told him, try it this time around. Let us see. We will strip you of your international honors that you are already enjoying. Thank you.
It seems the control of our security forces in Abuja is making governors powerless. It has rendered them useless. And looking at what the governor of Zamfara said, Dauda Lawal, that he knows the hideouts of bandits, but he is powerless. He can't do anything.
Mike, I'm telling you the truth. What you saw, what the governor is saying, almost all of them know about it.
You know.
From the beginning to the end. I told you, I think I said it on this platform. I listened to Dati Ahmed. He called names, boss. This one, no, there's nothing to hide about it. He called names. But the reason why they removed Jonathan, there's a reason why they brought them. See, boss, let us forget whether they mention each state. If they appoint you as the leader of Boko Haram or whatever to take over each state, the budget is between 1 to 2 billion. And those who are going to hand over the money to whoever that is going to carry out that mission, then of what purpose? So Zamfara, Benue, Plateau, Jigawa must go down already. That is a must because they have signed that contract and they have collected it. And they're still telling you they are advancing. You are telling me you know some places where they are in Zamfara. So you want to tell me that Bola Tinubu does not know how such information? Only you will be governor. They will watch Boko Haram inside their phone. Only you. Chief of Army Staff does not know. No, there is something that is stopping these people. There is something that is stopping them. There is something. There is something they are not telling us. No, how come the only governor know where Boko Haram is living, and the president doesn't know? With all the entire security structure, both undercover, covert operations, you say you don't know. I don't believe you.
Gentlemen, Mike, lives are being wasted on daily basis in Nigeria. Government claims he knows the hideouts of bandits. What's really going on?
That statement is scary. One need to be afraid of this country when you hear such a statement, especially when it's coming from someone that's supposed to be the chief security officer of his state. It is scary, Michael. Very worrisome that a governor is telling us that he knows the hideout, yet he's helpless as to what to do. And just as Oyede said, if he has such intel, I can assure you that Mr. President has times 10 of whatever is on his, it's on his table. So the big question, just as he asked, what is stopping our security agencies from doing the needful? Giving us this kind of information, what are we going to do about it as Nigerians? Those that need the information, why is the information not being channeled to them? And I want to believe that perhaps the government is speaking because it's frustrated as well. He's speaking to maybe to the media rather than to be talking to the security agencies that should move into such location. He's speaking to the media because of perhaps he's frustrated. And that makes it more scary. What is stopping our leaders from addressing this matter once and for all? Why are they playing with the lives of the citizens? I think there are too many questions to be answered by our leaders.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Mike Oyense, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome to the program.
I say with you, Imam Manka Dekule.
He was here before you. Yes. He was here before you, right? He was here before.
Two of them are here before me.
Okay, all right. Yes, Kule, stay behind. Please stay behind this one. You will come with Mr. The Biafra Evangelist. Thank you, Benjamin. Yeah, how are you doing, sir? Fine. Happy Friday. All right. What's stopping our president, our security chiefs, from getting rid of these guys?
There's one thing here that there was in Nigeria alone. Nigeria, they are the sponsor of terrorists, global world. Nigeria is one of them. And they can never stop bandits in Nigeria. Because they are financing other countries. That's how I say the truth. And then they say, know themselves. And they're hiding themselves in the north. And they know where these people are. When the chief of army staff know, if they're the president know, the president know what can do, but he cannot do it. If the governor that said that I know where they are, other time of late Mama Buhari, when they say okay, we have already get those who are sponsoring terrorists in Nigeria. Did they mention their name? Up to today, we haven't mentioned. So Nigeria is one of the finance of terrorists in global world. Nigeria is one of them. And these people are their children. And they're the one that bring those people in. And they're the one that sponsor them. If they can sponsor outside the country, what about their own country? And it will be very hard for them to defeat them unless those sponsors be out. Unless they mention them. If they do not mention them, it will not be end.
Adebayo, is the federal government deliberately frustrating the fight against banditry in Nigeria? Look at what Zamfara state government said.
Good morning, Mr. Mike Adebayo. Good morning, citizens. Good morning, Nigerians in the diaspora. Good morning, those God have been using for us. First and foremost, I want to correct an impression of a statement made by Benjack. There is no time Nigerian name has been brought into book that Nigeria is one of terrorist nation or country. Okay, and there is no time that Nigeria has ever produced any terrorist that attack any country within the African nation or outside Africa.
Maybe made a mistake. We need to say APC and PDP, right? Is that what you wanted to say?
Mr. Bayo, can you remember the time of Olusegun Obasanjo? Can you remember the gang that went to involve in American attack? Is that one of Nigerian citizens? Did I not mention it? Do you forget some of Olusegun Obasanjo when they attacked America? And they mentioned Nigeria. Nigeria citizen is one of them. And let me just tell you, Nigeria is one that sponsored terrorists. Can you remember last week they captured one? When the Israel came to Nigeria, they captured one. The whole one is the present now. Well, the matter said we don't want Israel to come into Nigeria. But Israel they are inside Nigeria now, and they're doing our work.
Earlier, is it last week or this week? Last week, the Canadian court declared both PDP and APC terrorist organizations. Now, I thought that was the angle he was trying to, maybe he was coming from.
Exactly, exactly. And they didn't even know how to break it down. Okay, I think let me concur with you. But I want to say that small time Nigerian name has been included among the terrorist nation. That's true. Number two, let's about the issue of Zamfara, right? Like some other analysis have just said, it is a duty of a Mr. President to secure and give us enable security stand in our country, and also about each governors. What are they doing as well? What are they doing as the governor of a state to give a steady and a stable security strength to protect your people in your state? That is my own stake on that very channel. Before the Mr. President will now say, okay, let's go. And the IG and the chief of Nigerian Army staff, like somebody just said that everybody in Zamfara should understand where banditry are hiding in Zamfara. Not just
where bandits are hiding.
Yes, it's not that the government will start telling us that he knows where they are hiding. Then two, if you know where they are hiding, where are those people behind? And this banditry, where are they the citizens of Zamfara, or they are from Sudan, or they are from Mali, or they are from which other country? Are they not the indigene of that very state there? Are they not the indigene of that very state there? So would they allow the federal government to exercise the power? Would they allow the security agency to exercise their power to do the needful in bringing them out, in bringing their face to on board to the picture of the whole Nigeria, to see them that these are the bandits, these are the terrorists that be attacking, that make peace not be able to hold in this very state? Would they allow them? So that's why I said there is some what I call the mafia or some gang war behind all this local terrorism within each state in Nigeria, in some states in Nigeria.
All right, away from that, the president's is on vacation. What's your take on it? Nigerians are reacting.
They shouldn't react to that. I think another is if you work, you deserve a rest, and if you work, you need to enjoy. You know, I think Mr. President has been running the race of Nigeria, and to an extent, even when he just went to Brazil and Japan of recent, you know, we've seen it glaringly that he didn't go there for his own personal selfish interest. He worked all through, and if anybody has have opportunity to meet Mr. President to understand his policy of his leadership and how he lives his life up to this moment, if you are a lazy one, you cannot work with Mr. President Tinubu right from his in the world. To this moment, if you are lazy, if you are a type that you are not loaded with a genuine positive effort, you cannot work with Tinubu. For him going on vacation now, we need to rest. He wants to rest. Even why one of the reasons why he cannot stay to have that leave right here in Nigeria. Definitely, we know some people who want to be tripping to okay, I want to go meet Mr. President to ask him for assistance in one area or the other, and he needs a rest for some minutes. So he needs to rest. So people should not just capitalize on that and say he just came back and he left again. He need a rest. Why he went to Brazil and Japan? He went there on certain reason, and we see that it will benefit Nigeria. And very soon, I believe we will start seeing the transparency of
the results of his journey, right? All right, Ben Jack, we won't take on it.
Well,
President Johnny.
Mr. President going for your own vacation is good, but let it be. Is it only him? Because for him to be going vacation, I know that there's a lot of people that will back him, which they are spending our oil money on it. Remember, how many times did Abacha travel out of Nigeria? Why Ahmed Tinubu is travel like late Muhammad Buhari, who is travel for 1 year to 8 years. See yet we do not see any results. Let him own should not be like that. Let it be a positive something that will come out. Which I know that nothing like a positive something will come out. Everything that will be negative.
All right, thank you so much, Ben Jack.
In the days of our Abacha, what was the state of development in Nigeria? Infrastructure aspects. What was the level of development in Nigeria? Because he's a local man He does not travel. He stays in one spot. He has no any good relationship with international people come and invest to bring a wonderful development to the country. Okay, so keep These are just elements of frustration that I want to frustrate somebody's hello, my friends. So, like I'm saying, work for the state and the level of development during Abacha era. Okay, so if it has become a crime for Mr. President to travel, okay, to some elements of frustrated people that want to frustrate this very government, I don't know, but I don't care. If you have been frustrated, you go and sleep at home and let Tinubu breathe, let his government breathe. So it is very time Mr. President have traveled out of Nigeria. Okay, so if they are frustrated, let them go and hit themselves. Thank you so much.
Oh wow. Good morning. No, that's okay. That's okay. That's it. They happen again. You go there. No, well, you don't okay. Okay, not three. But calm down. No, the push person. Calm down. My two hands is in me. See here for pocket. My two hands is in my See. My two hands is in my pocket. See my hand is in my pocket. I don't know. This is the land. All right. Good morning to you too. Yeah, it's a Friday. Thank God it's Friday. And thank God for the people. Is it Friday? You say it's Friday. Yeah, you said Friday. Yeah. So thank God it's Friday. I thank God for life. I'm good to be here again. For the good people, the mother of Israel, Tina, God bless you, God bless your generations, and all the other people that have been supporting this platform. We want to say thank you. We can never thank you enough. Our thanking can never be enough. That's Why you go say that they know about? Why you go say that? What is your view? Why? Why is all this? It's okay. It's okay. Stay here. Yeah. I don't want to hear anything from you again. Stay here.
You say a word again. You say anything there again. Why is this time is very soft for the boss? My papa said, why is this time going to stop somebody from here? It's okay. It's okay. I will do are you coming here to threaten us? Hey, somebody come here. What's in the let's have this place. This guy is we have any I want to talk to I want to talk to I want to talk to the now. This guy, I don't know you. Outside and not and we will. We won't do it. I will start here. We should smoke here. It's okay. Let everybody calm down. Let's stop this. Don't get break. Don't do everybody. How you will add your own to now? Maybe you cannot set everything. You should add your own. Don't add on to what you have this morning. Viewers all over the world. Sometimes happen at this time. No, it can happen like that. That's how it's you should expect it. That's street journalism for you. Anything can happen. Conflict of interest, diverse opinions. No, Nigerians are reacting based on the anger and the things going on I know what to in the country. I know what to do to him. All right. Quickly to what we have on board. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on vacation. Only.
I think it deserved rest as a president. There's no man that can say it's perfect. Health-wise, there's no man that can say he can carry over the problem of this country. I will not be able to rest. So Mr. President has gone to rest and is a working rest as it is. He will be working likewise. And I'm sure the Minister of External Affairs will be with him there any moment from now, so that they can be able to strategize the well-being of Nigerians. And I have to give kudos to the president. It's not easy to control a whole country of 20-something million people. So to me, he has he should have a field day to have his rest, because he will not, nobody can die for Nigeria as it is. And at least I should give him even that applaud that the criticism on him, with all this backlashing on him, and I think he's still just doing the best of the best for Nigerians, for we people, the citizens. We may never recognize it for now, but when it is time that we will need to be showing you the president footprint he has planted for the goodness of Nigeria, you will be able to understand. So I can't blame them because some of them, they can't see through the middle. So they won't know what the president is going through and what the the development is bringing to
Are there no
Nigeria.
places he can spend his leave?
He can spend his leave anywhere. He can go to, but the insecurity of this country, likewise, I can bet you.
Insecurity of the
he has to. Yeah, let me land. The insecurity. You see, that's the problem with you Nigerians now. You don't even let me land. You are saying insecurity.
Sorry about that.
I think he has to strategize on how to, curb this insecurity. Those are the master plan he went for abroad so that he can have peace. Because you guys, did you allow him to have peace in Nigeria here? With all this propaganda, with all this. So my president has gone to a safe haven where he can strategize and see and bring goodies, more of the blessings, more of the goodies, more of the developmental, strategy is, employing for the country now. And I can tell you wholeheartedly, there's nobody among these guys that are competing. Is he Obi you want to talk? Is he Atiku you want to talk? Is he by who else? There's nobody that can, team that can stand in the feet or that can, occupy the space of Asiwaju Tinubu.
They are working concerned to bring out for his travel.
He's the most strategist president we have, and he's the more learned president we have, and he's the most enlightened president we've ever had. I give it to him. Let him go and rest for 2 days, Nigerians.
Because of the insecurity.
To go and strategize.
You see, he cannot strategize in Nigeria.
He can't. But when you're on a working holiday, you can, work and work and
in Europe, right?
In Europe, yeah, you can go anywhere.
That's where you can strategize.
You can go anywhere. Even what's it called? The top of this world, they travel outside to buy a very good island to come and go down.
I think he has gone to France.
Yeah,
it's in France.
It's in France.
Good morning, our esteemed viewers. Remember our person, Benjamin Johnson Esesinachi, aka the Biafran evangelist. Mr. Kule is always funny. It's always funny. Please, I want to ask, how many months or how many days do Mr. President spend in Nigeria, and how many days is he going to spend in that vacation? That you are telling me that he can, because of security purpose. Is he not the number one citizen of the country? Who are the people that have been securing him all the days and the months he has been in Nigeria, ruling Nigeria? Can't those ones securing him in Abuja secure him in vacation here in Nigeria?
Can I answer you?
Hello? See, my brother, let's call a spade a spade. The same Mr. President cannot fix his state. That is what it means. The insecurity is running away. You have security over there, but in your own country you cannot fix security. You are running for safety. The place you run to, is it not somebody that fix it? Yes, now. The hospital, see my blood brother, I used to ask one question. These people that build the hospital there, do you know that Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is richer than the people that build those hospitals? Are you hearing me? Him is richer than most of them that build that hospital that is running to. Why can't he build it here? Why can't they put it here? Every time you run to America, you run to who make America what it is? Who make London what it is? Who make France what it is? Is it not human being? Why don't you do your own country like that?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Why can't you do your security, put it, sort the insecurity, sort it out in your own country so that you can have safety and have secured? No, excuse me, there's some certain things. People will come and begin to talk and begin to marvel like, how do we used to reason in this country? This case is like a case of the man found at the pool of Bethesda in the book of John chapter 5. Jesus came to him. Will you make way? He said, try to. Because why? His condition have entered his memory, is affecting him.
So the hunger and the trouble and the problem going on in Nigeria have affected so many people. That is why we come to this platform. We begin to take point out of where it's supposed to be channeled.
Okay, thank you very much. I think you see, knowledge, you don't buy knowledge in markets. When I said Mr. President has gone out on a working visit and on holiday as it is, this my friend here, he misconcepts what I said. So, and I can't blame him because this knowledge you can't circulate. You can't circulate. You know, you can't circulate it all around. That's what I said. That is not what you responded to. He said, "Can't he prove?" Can't say Mr. President will calm down. You said Mr. President will because of insecurity. You said because of insecurity. That is why he cannot go on vacation here to strategize. Did you hear this? He cannot go on vacation here in Nigeria because of insecurity. And that is why I made my statement. You know, so because I told him wholeheartedly that he went on to strategize, right? And you turn into another. That means we cannot communicate because your communication is not really right. Communicate is the language. I understand.
Another topic. Nigerian politics is full of traitors,
yes,
and liars. This is a statement by former President Goodluck.
It may be right, and you know, he himself must have been one of these liars that you know, because a lot of them, the governors, the president have been coming on board, they've never tell us the real truth, including any president. Okay. So he himself, he should account himself. Mr. Jonathan should count himself as one of the liars that have lied to Nigeria once or before. So now I can say our leaders, they have a right to say anything they want to say. But the Nigerian project is what we are after. The Nigerian project of the betterment of me and my family, because I will say me and my family. I don't want I don't want to know whether anybody or any Nigerians, because Nigerians, average Nigerians generally, I will tell you, are demonic. Average Nigerians, yes, let me say it wholeheartedly, and I hold nobody apology. Average Nigerians are demonic. So when you want to engage in demonic people, you have to always be careful.
You don't use that kind of statement. Yeah, thank you so much.
I'm telling you.
I really appreciate it.
So that's my statement.
All right, thank you.
Average Nigerian are demonic.
That is to you. All right. Welcome, Mr. John.
Good morning, Mr. Mike, and good morning, our global esteemed viewers. It's good to be here once again.
Okay, your take on the president's vacation. Is he right?
Well, he has
why not in the country? Why outside?
Yes, I think you see why Nigerians will always react in the negative is because though he has a right to go on vacation, but the truth is we are living in a country where we have never been exposed to this level of hardship, to this level of insecurity, and what we expected is to have a president who will sympathize with the people. If you look at what is allocated for the president's travel in the budget, you will see that it is huge. They run this country. I'm not just narrowing it on the president. They run this country, in a way that they cannot run their personal business like that. You understand? Everybody comes to meet the national cake, and they use it, without prudence. You understand? That explains why Nigerians continue to experience this level of hardship, this level of insecurity. And then at the end of the day, if you want to evaluate the government, you will see that they have done nothing. This is 2 years plus. The president has 1 year to deliver. He does not have more than a year. And unfortunately, we have not seen anything. The only thing we can hold on to that we can say this government has achieved is on the luxuries they made for themselves. This president, in less than a year, we saw how he procured presidential jet. He procured a yacht for himself, a whole lot of innovation that was done for their comfort. You understand? But the life of the common Nigerians is not affected in any man. It's really unfortunate. I wish Mr. President will use this opportunity where, and like I said, he has a right for vacation to say, okay, I'm going to use this opportunity to travel to those, states that are, more prone to this level of insecurity and sympathize with them. Discuss on a way forward. How do we address the issue? Not traveling to a country where human beings like them fixed. They go there with our taxpayers' money and enjoy all the luxuries you can not imagine. You understand? With taxpayers' money, and Nigerians are dying. Look at the condition of Nigerians. It's an unfortunate situation, and that is why an average Nigerian is angry. They say a hungry man is an angry man. So that's what explains most of the things you see. You try to talk to somebody, you see the outburst. Nigerians are not happy, and the people responsible for our not being happy is our leaders. They have failed us. They have failed us woefully.
You heard what Zamfara State Government said.
Exactly. That's where I'm wanting to touch.
Is this could it be proof that creation of police, state police, is unavoidable?
Can I say something? My beloved brother, the creation of state police, which my co-analyzers have said, is welcome.
That's the call for creation of
calling for state police. But at the same time, don't forget that the governor of Zamfara State is not an Hausa man, neither is he an Igbo man. Saying, I know where this bandits, where all these men is a Fulani man. Coming openly, publicly to announce it is something that exposing himself to danger. Remember, and let me tell you, don't forget that they have a plan for this country. The Sambisa forest that I have been talking about, if I tell you there was nothing like a forest in that place, you won't believe it. Yes, the same Zamfara in Zamfara State, the governor negotiating with King whatsoever they call his name, a bandit. Now telling us openly that he knows where they are. If actually he knows where they are, if it's not a political, if it is not on a political purpose, then you don't need to come publicly to come and do what? Announce it. You go secretly give the military the information. The security personnel, the people that are permitted to run the show, give them the information secretly. You're only to sit down and watch them to do the needful. But you now coming publicly, I know where they are, and I can't act. I need federal strength. Federal strength, you want me to give you so that you will empower them the more, so that you people can, continue to honor life our military. No, let us sometimes, when some certain statement being made, let's reason it so deeply based on the angle that these people have been operating from. It's a Fulani, not an Igbo man. Do you understand? So coming out like this, that means there is more, there is something more to what we know about banditry.
Yes, I remember on this platform I have always said one of the major solutions to Nigerian problem, particularly that pertains to insecurity, is state police. You understand? Even though I'm not holding brief for the governor, but I sympathize with him in a way. I grew up in the north. I can tell you the word, that they say that a governor is the chief security officer of the state is only on paper. It's not in reality. You understand? It's not in reality. Electricity, railway, security are in the business of the exclusive. It is the president. And that is why if you hear people talk in that direction, that is what they meant. You understand? Do you know that the governor of the state does not have control of the commissioner of police? I was born and raised in the north. In fact, one of the most volatile places in the north, Plateau State, when it was hot. Several times the governor will say on air that he put a call to the commissioner of police, and the commissioner of police will tell him that he will need to take orders from Abuja. So why do you call the governor the chief security officer of the state? These guys, Ometokun was formed before Owo was attacked. Do you know why
it was after the attack?
No, go and check. It was formed before they attacked. You understand? The reason is because that's what I'm telling you now. It was under his time. Go and check again. Go and check. It was under his time. I remember after the Owo attack, the governor came out and told Buhari that we can do the legal work. This guy should be allowed to carry AK-47. You understand? Anybody who tells you vigilante can solve security of insecurity is lying to you. When you are not allowed constitutionally to use firearms, how can you confront? Have you ever lived in an environment where one person will come and start shooting gun? The entire community will run away. So imagine people coming in hundreds to attack you in that community. And then you have a vigilante that carried them, but one will go do. So it's an unfortunate situation. And I want to believe that the president is not just trying to seek popularity or seek political gain. Talking about state police. I expect that by now there should be an executive bill that has been sent to the National Assembly. Let's work on state police because we have a situation at hand that the present police system that we run cannot tackle it. And I can tell you, if you want a situation where states will not be over dependent on the money that comes from the center, allow them to have state police. The economies of most of these states will boost. These are states, particularly in the north, they are purely farmers. A situation where I have confidence because we have a security that can secure us. By law, they carry arms. I can confidently go to farm. I can confidently invest in farming. You understand? And it will, in a way, increase the economy of the state. But unfortunately, some of these things will be said, and then at the end of the day, we will not see it. But I blame the Northerners. Like I said, I'm not holding brief for it. In 2013, Jonathan brought up the issue of state police. Out of the 19 states in the north, only one governor supported it. The 18 governors said that they are not ready for security state police in the north, and they are the ones suffering it most.
All right, in the comment section, Beauty Prince says, I am not really sure if we are ready for state police. I would like to give it a chance. All right, I either agree or disagree with soft approach. Only may change. All right, we move down to another one. Only Jagaban since 1960 is implementing the NEL fund, tax reform, and state police. Thank you so much, gentlemen. I really appreciate it this morning. All right, to do one for land.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. I am Mr. Paradeni Okokondem in this Republic of Biafra. I thank God Almighty for all our fans, how God has kept them alive. You always patronize us in this platform. Father, people be magnified for keeping them alive, for blessing them. Their name be glorified in Jesus' name. I thank God for this platform. I thank God for Nigerian government. I thank God for love He gives every one of us. I thank God for the people, wherever they are suffering, they still have patience to remain. God be blessed, be magnified in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
Welcome to.
Good morning to our viewers. God bless all of you anywhere you are. God protect you. Thank you.
All right, if Zamfara State claims it knows the hideout of bandits, why are these bandits still terrorizing Nigerians?
You see, Zamfara State, not claiming he knew. If you don't know, you don't come out and to speak out. And I feel the man is feeling the pain now, personally. And the feeling the pain personally, he is frustrated not to carry out, to flush them out. This is why he come out and complain. Now, man, people should not blame me. I don't have the power. And what made him not to have the power? The power at the center. Now, if you come to Nigeria, let us say the reality. We are not running federal system in Nigeria. What we are running is unitary. And this unitary government is covered up in the baptism of federalism, or federation. And this unitary government did not allow any governor or any individual to take power to do the right thing unless the power at the center in Abuja give go ahead. Let us say the reality. This is why you see every allocation in every state they collected, they shift it up to the center. Now, if we really want to have both state police, both everything, we need a reform in our system of governance. We need a reform in constitution. We need a reform in constitution. That is where the major problem lies. Okay, look at the Atom of Benue State, former governor of Benue State. Atom. Do you know that Atom have every security outfit? We send them, we do them everything, but they're not able to function one day because the power at the center did not allow Atom to arm them. And how can you say you have security outfit, you have a local vigilante? They were not trained or empowered to carry a sophisticated weapon like AK-47, where the terrorists or the bandits are holding machine guns. They are holding a buffer. How do you expect them to go and confront them? This is what this man cried out. And it's a duty of the president to say, okay, this is this, that. Okay, since our president entered the Zagaba of Nigeria, what effort have we made to fight insecurity? What effort have we made? Apart from this one, he is trying to employ Israel now. What effort did he make? I don't see effort personally he made, or as a president he made. He have right to pass a bill to checkmate insecurity, to checkmate banditry. And let me tell you, this insecurity or banditry or terrorism in Nigeria will not stop. Because it's international collaboration. It's international. The more Nigeria is killing ourselves, the more Nigeria employ people outside killing ourselves, the more they have right to be sacrificing our resources. The more they have right to make it to be borrowing. And the more you borrow, the more you are their slave. Who am I speaking? I'm speaking of colonial masters, the imperialists, European Union, and America. Okay, look at Burkina Faso, Torore. Why are they fighting him? Because Torore come to flush out insecurity. Okay, look at it. Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, Chad, all the whole terrorists in their place, Fulani is in their place, they pursue all of them. Nigeria have his place for them. Then it's left for our security, our president, to organize. I could remember Jonathan in his own time, he was able to contain Boko Haram only in Maiduguri, wanted to crush them out. The same note to cry that Jonathan is killing them, even village to kill them. Jonathan is avenging what they did to them in Biafra war. Until Jonathan removed village. Now the thing is turning them, the thing is affecting them. The security you will see in Nigeria that they will allow state to have, it's just like a Bubadu in Imo State, that is Uzodinma from to kill the people of Imo State. But to fight the bandits in the forest with their cattle, they do not fight them. That's the type of security the government of Nigeria will allow you to have in Nigeria.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, good morning. See, when we are talking about security, I always be saying here in this platform that, you see, any security that lasted more than 47 hours, see, the government is involved. See what somebody is saying now. A president governor telling you that he know what is happening. See, was it not in last month here? A kingpin in that same state. They were negotiating. The governor was negotiating. See his boy. They were like Taliban. You know Taliban, the Afghanistani warlord. See all of them dressed with their rifle. With the government officials, they were negotiating for what? See, if we are not sincere, we can never get the truth. Okay, now the president is involved. The president is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. See, you have elements of unauthenticities under your government, and you can never flush them out, and you are afraid. Why are you afraid? Okay, now you left. You say for you want to go and relax, and the home is hot. See, let us be sincere. Nigeria have a long way to go because the truth is not established to the common man to really know what is happening. You see, when the real language is pure, I don't see there will be insecurity that will continue like this. Because you can't be hearing every day the kill. How can you be say you are a chief of the state, first citizen of a state, a governor, and a commissioner will not respond to you. A commissioner of police will not respond to you. You are powerless. See, why don't you abolish those systems that is not, it's an illegality system. Let the governor control himself and let the president intervene. Then where we find ourselves here, order from above, order from above. How long will order from above solve the security situation that is crippling Nigeria? Because without security, you can't move forward. So what are we really talking about? See, let the president stand on his feet as a commander-in-chief of the armed forces and eliminate those elements within his cabinet. Because there's element within his cabinet that is there is afraid to manage them. Why? Because he's afraid. Right. Because somebody brought in the illegality.
All right, all is there. Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Mr. Kora, if I didn't allow you to talk, you would have thought otherwise. I wanted the program to end before I call you to order. I call Adebayo and some other persons, because the matter has gone beyond just Adebayo and Mr. Okpara. You saw what happened. So, but viewers are reacting to this and commenting in the comment section. The way you acted, the way you disrupted the program some minutes back, which I believe you need to apologize over your behavior, in the past few minutes. Please apologize to the viewers, the likes of Henry Okoro, Udozi Chima, Big Two Prince, Abiodun, and the rest, commenting in the comment section. So you need to apologize. I thought it's something I would do after the program. Then by tomorrow, you guys will come and apologize. But since they are saying it now, I think you should do the needful now.
Our viewers all over the world, please. Our viewers all over the world, please forgive me. I'm very sorry, but sometimes we are human beings. Nobody is perfect. We may be carried out emotional made us to react in a way we are not supposed to react. Please, I know that I will interrupt the program, but please forgive me. I'm a human being. I'm not angel. I accept my faults. Please forgive me and accept my apology. I pleaded. But sometimes when we need to address something, we need to address it. I'm not another man. Abacha is not my family.
You don't need to address anything. Just apologize. That's what.
Okay, I apologize.
I from you.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry of what I have done. Please forgive me.
Please bear with me. I'm very sorry.
I think you people accepted it. Please forgive me.
All right. Let them accept. I've not seen any acceptance yet. Until they accept, before we move further on the program. All right. Okay. I've seen the first person here. Antnam has accepted your apology. All right. I think Sofa Abiodun too has accepted.
Thank you. God bless my fans all over the world.
All right. Andrew Ogujimi has also accepted.
God bless everyone of you in Jesus' name.
Accepted. Okay, acceptance is going on. Just apologies. Okay.
This show that you people love me, no matter how the mistake.
And after this apology, I'm still going to meet you in private, and have a discussion with you.
No problem. No problem.
What happened. And on the side of Adebayo, I'm going to be giving him suspension. No matter the apology he tenders, I'm going to suspend Adebayo. I have my reasons. I don't want to state it or make it known to the public. I'm going to suspend him for some. He goes on suspension for some days. That's my own decision, my own personal decision. No matter the apology he tenders on the platform, they will serve this punishment I'm giving them now. So viewers all over the world, thank you so much for the love. We appreciate all of you. And to Oyeze, we're sorry about what happened. I'm still going to call Oyeze too. Adebayo had clash with Oyeze too, right? So it's beyond just Okpara, So we see to it this morning. I'm still going to talk to Mr. Kunle too, for his conduct on today's program. All right, viewers, we say thank you to you for joining us this Friday morning. We'll be here tomorrow, as usual. We appreciate all of you for your kindness, for your support, for your love. Please, we are so sorry for what happened some minutes back. That is journalism for you, street journalism. It's unavoidable. It's not something we can just avoid. It happens at times, but we need to always try as much as possible to maintain decorum on the channel. All right. If you're watching us for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. If you have families, friends, well wishers, tell them about what is going on at this stand. Michael Adekunle is my name, the anchor of the program. We shall be here tomorrow by God's grace. Goodbye, everyone.